Hey guys, I'm a dog. You know, it's like a snowstorm again today, and I was just walking the dog and thought, you know, I really should work on this truck some more. So you guys were saying a whole bunch of stuff, but you were also saying that I should put gas in it, but I didn't really want to run it too long. I gotta check the transmission fluid and a whole bunch of other things before we get into, wow, it's really snowing. I already kind of cleaned this part up. I cleaned the whole dash and everything. The dash needs to come out and be repaired. There's a few cracks. I mean, overall, it's not too bad, but it definitely has to come out and be worked on. Probably repainted because it's pretty faded. That's definitely one thing about it. Good look at the original color of this truck too, or at least what's painted onto the seats. The steering wheel is actually pretty nice shape. I cleaned it up as well that other day when I was cleaning things, but these gauges are pretty foggy and could use some work, definitely. I mean, I tried to clean them, but that's what they were left with. So the plan is to take this whole panel out. Shouldn't be too hard. Never really thought this through yet. And then polish that stuff, and also polish the taillights because they're in mint condition as far as not being broken and shit. Yeah, they could use a polish. This one has something going on. Oh fuck, it is broken there. Well, maybe, nah, I don't know. Maybe that's repairable. Made in Canada, look at that. But anyways, we're gonna roll with it and polish some stuff and go hang out at either Rob's or Clayton's where it's not snowing to do that. I got a bunch of screws out of here, all the ones around on that piece, and then I got this bottom piece out over here. This feels like it's ready to fall out now, so let's see if it falls out. Oh, this is super awkward without a seat in here. Oh, it's falling out. Oh yeah, and by the way, previous owner, a little silicone in there, so hopefully I don't break the thing trying to get it out on this side. Let's see how bad this is. I might have to cut it first. Yeah, we're gonna cut it because I don't want to break that shit. I really wanted to take this thing out all as one piece, but it doesn't seem to want to come out. I thought for a second that maybe the dash was bent here and too tight, not letting it out, so I tried to bend and you can kind of make more room with that there, but that still didn't work. I don't want to break this, and I don't want to Google it. I'm just trying to figure it out. So I ended up taking out all the screws that hold like the faces on. So this should come off like so without breaking it, and reveal the mint gauges inside. Just remove these covers. Wouldn't have to do any work at all. But yeah, I'm gonna keep working at it, and I'll let you know when I figure it out. So I ended up just wiggling it out very carefully. This part was behind there. That comes up and out. This whole thing just kind of comes up like that. And then it comes out like that. There you have it. So now gotta get the rest of the stuff. Well, actually, I mean, I don't even need to take this shit out. As long as I got this piece and these other pieces over here, we should be good to go. I was having a hell of a time getting, well, I mean, these knobs don't pull off as far as I know. There's a lot of business back there to unplug if you want to take all that out, which I do, so I can clean it all. So I went over here and I took this washer thing out because I can clean this up, and you know, I kind of want to do everything at once here and then put it back together. But I noticed on this plug, which I could actually see, these plugs are, you know, I do wiring from time to time, but these plugs are new to me because they're so old. But it has like this type of a clip here, and I kind of broke it on the switch a little bit. I think I'll just dab some super glue on it at Rob's or Clayton's, wherever we end up going. But yeah, I think that same kind of plug is over back in here, so I'm gonna have to do that, and then I can at least get the electrical plug off. The rest of the stuff is like linkages for the actual switches here. That'll just be a pain in the ass, but pretty straightforward. All right, so quick tech tip. You want to take the little screws that hold those retaining points on the whatever you'd call them, rods there. You want to take those, hard to see, right there, those out. Because now it's a lot more free, and I can get those wires to get those off easier. Doesn't look like there's any kind of retaining clip on there, so I'm just going to give it a good wiggle. Have you guys seen my CV radio though? Look at this. Volume. Even has anal mode. As far as tools I use, guys, 1/4 inch socket and wrenches of any type. A little screwdriver like that. Needle nose I didn't use too much. This thing I just used to pry off the clips that hold the actual heater control lines on there. I ended up kind of destroying the clips. They're those ones that kind of clip and crimp on. Tried to save them. I mean, I can just get new ones, but yeah, I was being really gentle, and then eventually decided it'd just be easier to cut those off. So got one more to do, the one underneath, and then pull those wires out, and then finally we should be this is taking a little longer than I thought, but we'll be in good shape, and I'm gonna be really happy to have all this stuff done and out of the way. Yay. Anal. Just another quick note, I was able to save the retaining clip on the bottom one on here. So it is possible. This kind of leads me to believe that if I cleaned more of the dirt away off the top of those ones, they might have came off as well without having to be destroyed. So if you want to save them. But anyways, let's get all this stuff and get out of here. Definitely snowing a bit on the highways. Pretty blown out. The problem here is these idiots that go really slow and travel in groups. It's actually, I mean, I don't know, I can't say much. It's pretty bad out here. It's hard to pass because of the blowing snow. When you get beside them, I probably won't be able to see my lane. But going 60 in a 100 zone also isn't smart. People are running into the back here. I just hate being in this position. You always want to be in front in weather like this. And then as long as you look ahead, nothing can happen. Like this jackass could slam on his brakes for who knows what reason, and I plow into him. But we should be at Clayton soon. Oh, we made it. So slippery, but we made it. Got a harness. Let's crack these guys with it. There we go. Alright, so this is the main piece I want to fix and polish and stuff. I cleaned it, just this glass cleaner stuff, but you can see like that. I guess it's where the sun hits it kind of thing. So you can feel that, and I believe it may be able to be polished. Hopefully clean that up a bunch. I tried over here. There's a bit of a mark here. Now you can see there's more. There's a scraping mark. I tried to use glass cleaner to wet it and then go like that. Are you videoing? YouTube studio. Anyways, I shouldn't do that because that doesn't do that. Gonna use the Headlight Polishing Kit like I had planned on when I came here. Double vlogging. And there's these like paint here too. I gotta try to get that off. But yeah, I want to finish this first. It's most important. So I'm gonna try to use this Headlight Restoration Kit. Has these 2 sanding pads you use, and I assume you use this to buff it. Has this compound. Hopefully that'll clean that up a little bit. After doing this one side, I can tell it definitely improved it. So I'm just gonna keep going at her with this thing and use the other pad and then the buffer. Hopefully it really clears it up. All right, so I went through the whole process and definitely worked. That's untouched. That's the clear area on the untouched. And this is the one I did. So it's could use a little more work, fine sanding, but really like it's improved a lot. So I'm gonna do the rest of this, and this part will be done, and I'll grab something else and we'll start cleaning that up. All done. That worked really good, gotta say. Couldn't tell how bad they were until I took them out. Now you can see they're really good. Like big glasses on Clayton.
30,000 subscribers.
Yeah, we need to make some sort of probably video about that, but we hit 30K today.
I can't believe it.
It's happening right now.
Yeah, today.
Today.
Which is not today for you.
To the next part we go.
More.
Don't slam the fucking door. No more.
This is the next part. I already cleaned it because it's pretty simple, but just cleaned up all this. These clear things here on the back. Very nice, brand new. Next up, I got the washer control thing here. Took it apart. You can see it's really dirty in there on the contacts. So I'm gonna clean that up, as well as the outside of it. Same with this. Hopefully so they function better. The handle for this is actually really bent too, which isn't a problem. Many guys handles are that way. But I'm gonna pull it out and then straighten it. And that'll be extra good. So this thing cleaned up really nice in the end. Nice little part. The headlight knob I got over here, I used the vise just to squish it to kind of form it back into shape, and then also final adjustments I just used the hammer and give it a tabby tap, but it's straightened. It's like the bodywork, can't even tell.
I can tell.
The mechanism in here works a lot smoother now that I cleaned it as well. So I'm not quite sure how to take this apart, but I'm gonna do my best. And then after that, all we got left is the main bezel that covers everything. Oh, and the heater thing, which could be tricky. Last piece that I did tonight is this, the main piece. I ended up using this Mother's Fancy stuff on here that Clayton had, and it turned out really nice. It is very shiny. The back I cleaned up as well. I mean, just, you know, so it's not filthy. No one's ever gonna see back there. But that's all I'm gonna be doing for tonight. There is one thing left, the heater control thing. That's gonna be a little complicated because I noticed there's like some paper behind there that's old and withered away. So I might go and buy some new black construction paper to try and redo what the factory did there. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow, as well as install all this back in the truck tomorrow. And you'll see that now. Morning, big surprise guys, it's a blizzard again. Snowing non-stop. So last night, put all this stuff in here. I'm gonna leave all this stuff here. The only thing left is the heater controls. So I'm gonna go to Rob's, because Clayton's going there, and you know, just hang out like we do. Get some work done, we'll clean that up. I was gonna bring the headlight thing, because I know Rob has taken one of these apart before, but I think I'll just leave that for now. I really want to get this stuff put back in today, just so I can keep it going.
So, I figured this way I'll mark it so that I know where it is, plus if I grind it a little bit.
Took so much fucking footage.
What are we doing here?
Video overlap.
So like I said, the last two parts here, the heater control, which has all this to clean. Then I got random stuff in this bag, like these radio knobs, radio things. Clean that up too.
Oh. I'm just seeing if it works. It's pretty tight.
It's fancy.
Solid.
So I cleaned this up, the back of it, the mechanism part, pretty nicely. Now the front here, these knobs won't come off. Rob tried. They will not come off. And behind there is this paper that kind of gives it a background, I guess, with a clear face. Hides these screws and stuff that are behind it. So, since we can't get the knobs of this face off, I want to use this as a template so I don't want to ruin it. You know? Yeah. It's just like
It's garbage.
laminated paper or something. So, without that, if I cleaned it up, it would kind of look okay.
Yeah, but once
May
that
as well
plastic's
replace
clear,
it.
you're gonna see all the. I would cut a piece of paper.
And the way the light works here, it lights up and reflects off this and shoots in here. That was probably blocking the light from even getting in there. So, big upgrades. Big upgrades in progress. 200 guys. So I made a replacement backing piece out of some black cardboard. Bought a sheet. Could probably make about 50 of them and sell them online for big money. But I'm gonna try put this in place now. Like I was saying earlier, because we can't get the front off, I had to cut it at the ends here so it can slide over those. Great, so that's all done. Looks very factory, right? Brand new. I looked it up this morning. This piece right here, what we're looking at, 110 US. So, worthwhile to clean it up. So now we're gonna go put it back in the truck. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so we're back in the truck now. I started putting the headlight knob back in while this light was taking forever to warm up and twitching. Got everything here, and I'm gonna put it all back in. I'm kind of excited to see how it's gonna look, but I'm just gonna do it and show you when I'm done. There you have it, guys. Fully reinstalled. Fancy cleaned up gauges. So I'm pretty satisfied with the result of this. We'll have to see in the daytime, it'll look better, get a better view of it. This fluorescent light here only does so much justice, but you can definitely see the speedometer and fuel gauge a lot clearer. Everything else, I would definitely recommend doing this. You know, I worked pretty steady last night, only a little bit on it today to finish it off. And then putting it back in. Pay attention to what I said in the beginning of the video about, you know, how to take stuff apart. You definitely got to be careful, but it's fun. It's like a puzzle. And yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. More Squarebody fun. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys have your own Squarebody trucks, that's awesome, because these things are good. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, one last look. And we'll check you later, guys. Next time we handle this dash and the cracks in it. In no time we'll have this interior mint